And now, Giant Sports Talk Live. Here are your hosts, Eric and Glenn.
All right, welcome to Giant Sports Talk Live. More playoff baseball, Glenn. Holy crap. How about them, the Toronto Blue Jays? First and foremost, before we go anywhere else, I got to give a nice round of applause for Glenn. Glenn comes in, talks about Trey Savage. He was spot on, man. Hey,
Thank you.
You came in and you said, hey, you got to watch out for this kid. It looks like he might be able to do something. So, hey, I gotta commend you. You knew who this kid was all about. No one else knew who he's about. I didn't know. You kind of were telling me about him. But the kid came out and look, he was not to be denied. The guy came in, he was ready to pitch, and the New York Yankees through 5 1/3 could do nothing, absolutely nothing with Trey Savage. And I tell you what, do you know who he kind of reminds me of? And I think it's because of his overhand delivery. He doesn't stick his leg out as far as Verlander, but he is very Verlandish in his delivery. He's got that big over the top, and the guy. Look, hey,
good call.
He had him. He had the New York Yankees all over the place. He left the game. What was the score when he left the game? 7-0, something like that. I mean, it was just absolutely a dominant performance by that young kid. And hey, what a way! How many professional starts did he have before this one? 2 or 3, something like that. Look at that. So I mean, wow, that was impressive. Blue Jays put an absolute whooping. 2 days in a row, Glenn, that the Toronto Blue Jays just freaking took it to him, man. Busted out the ugly stick.
Absolutely, Eric. And I just went with my gut feeling along with what I'd seen from him. I saw his other 2 starts, man, and he could deal. He pitches like a well-aged veteran, Eric. I mean, the way he conducts himself in the interviews, the way he takes to the mound, he had no fear going into this. He said, yeah, I'm the guy. He goes, I'm going to go out there and show them what I can do. And Eric, indeed, he did. He pitched 5 1/3, Eric. 11 Yankee Ks. You tell me that is not sheer dominance in a postseason game. 11 Ks, 5 1/3.
How many hits?
Rookie with only 2 starts under your belts.
How many hits did he give up?
How many hits? None. No hits. I thought he gave up a hit, but I was just looking at the stats.
No.
You're right. No hits. Dude, what? I mean,
dude,
I don't know what to say. Yeah, how about, I think he deserves another one of these.
Yeah, that was spot on. I mean, the kid came out and he absolutely delivered.
Now, you talked about Fried. Man, he just...
Oh, what happened to Fried? The guy looks so good. Again, is Scuba going to go through the same thing? We're going to find out in 30 minutes here. Because Fried went out there, threw over 100 pitches, had a fantastic game. Did that wear on him for this game? I don't know, but giving up seven runs, Glenn. I mean, that ain't getting it done. And then the bullpen came in and just gave up another, 6? Yankees just didn't have it. Hey, Yankees fans, if there's any Yankee fans out there, I want to hear from you. Are you guys concerned? Are you worried? You're down 0-2. Yes, you're going back to the Bronx. Are you confident? Can you guys rip off 3 games in a row to advance to the CS? Or are you coming to terms saying, I don't know if they're going to make it? I want to hear from Yankees fans out there, if there's any in the chat, by the way.
And as well, Eric, I think this is a team there that the Yankees are facing. I think they're going to win the round. So whoever faces them in the next series, people are going to learn who the names Varsho and Ernie Clement.
Clement, how about that guy?
Nathan Lukes. I mean, we were talking earlier before we went to air about the number of games. Dominant pitching performance. But how about the Jays with the bats? Springer 2 for 4. You had Vladdy Guerrero. I thought Vladdy Guerrero had somewhat kind of a quiet day. 3 for 5. I mean, he was quiet, surrounded by the other guys who went 3 for 5, like Varsho. Ernie Clement, 3 for 4. I mean, these guys, dude, they're going to become household names. The point I'm making is some people don't know them right now. I think you're going to know them by the end of this postseason, Eric, including Trey Savage.
And how about that Varsho? As a matter of fact, they picked him up from the Arizona Diamondbacks. I remember when Varsho, because he was a heck of an outfielder, and I was like, wow, they actually gave him up. And he had a game today. Guys got some speed to him. He played some good defense. And today, 4 for 5, man. I mean, that's incredible.
So you've gotten to see the two Jays games in this series against the Yankees. Now, are you going to finally, agree with me? Are the guys in the chat going to agree? I've said it all along that this is a Jays team who put the bat on the ball, Eric. They built a team that can just hit. Their K rate is way, way down here. And that's one of the keys in baseball. If you're not striking out, then something's happening to the ball. Where's it going? You get hits, Eric. You get more opportunity if you don't strike out. The JK rate's down. They put more bats on the ball. I've said it all along. Some people have jumped on bandwagon with me, but I'm telling you, this Blue Jay team, they may not be well known now, but again, I repeat, you will know who these guys are.
There's something.
Little Pudgy Kirk. I told you the story yesterday, but when he was picked up by the Jays from, I think he was playing in the Mexican League, and they said the scout who got him put him on a plane. So he landed, and he was already texting the Blue Jays saying, my God, please, don't put my job in jeopardy here. When he gets off the plane, I don't care if you have to blindfold yourselves. Just don't judge until you see him swing the bat.
Yeah.
Because he's not built like a ball player, Eric.
No, he's not.
But
he's built like a catcher. He is built like a catcher, though. We'll say that. He is built like a catcher. But no, we saw this all year that the Blue Jays were a team that they made contact, period. Yeah. And when you make contact, look, things can happen. Like today, you hit 5 home runs. It could happen. But long as you're making contact, look what it was yesterday. Yeah, they hit the long ball, but they also scored a lot of runs by just putting the ball in play. It's very similar to what the Milwaukee Brewers are in a similar position. They just have a well-constructed team where they put the bat on the ball, they play good defense, and they pitch. Now, one thing that the Blue Jays do need to make sure that they tighten up on is that those bullpen. You can't be out there giving up 7 runs, right? Because if the game was any tighter, that could have lost it. So they got to be careful. The bullpen has got to do what bullpens do, and you got to prevent runs from coming across the plate. So, but hell, maybe they're playing a little bit looser, so to speak, for the simple fact that, hey, we got a damn 13-run lead, something like that. So they got to make sure, hey, focus when you come out of that bullpen, because it could get out of hand. Hey, you don't want to give the Yankees room to breathe, so to speak. It's similar to the Dodgers. You can't be comfortable with just having maybe a 3-run lead, and because they could come back and do something.
3 runs, 5 or 6, maybe not enough. Yeah. And tomorrow, let's continue. Coming up next, Eric, we've got the Seattle Mariners down in the hole, 1-0, and they're hosting the Detroit Tigers. Now, Detroit, if they've got any advantage today, it is their starting pitching.
Yeah, Tariq Skubal, the ace, the Cy Young. That's probably going to be for the American League this year. Does he have a stellar performance, or does he have a Max Fried performance? That one is going to be interesting to watch for that simple reason. Look, he went out there, threw a bunch of pitches, had 14 strikeouts. Remember, in that first game, against the Guardians. So we'll have to see. Again, if Detroit wins tomorrow, they're kind of in the same boat as the Blue Jays. Hey, they got the 2 wins. Well, a little bit different for Detroit, because they got their 2 wins. If they win today, they would have gotten their 2 wins on the road, while the Blue Jays were able to get their 2 wins at home. So a little bit different, but on the same token, it's possible that both of these teams in the AL may be going 2-0. Talking about the Blue Jays and the Tigers.
I got Seattle to win, Eric. I have changed my
what?
Tune. Yes, I have changed the channel, changed my tune.
What you doing here, man?
I just think that this game will go deeper. It'll go deeper like it did yesterday, and I think by the end of the game, by your 7th, 8th innings, I think Skubal will be out of the game. It becomes a bullpen game. I think the Mariners take advantage and win game 2.
We'll see. We'll have to see. Heron, that is correct. I will not be watching Sunday Night Football.
And may I add, football? Who's talking football?
Come on, Mariners.
I may add, Eric. I think this to revert back to this series, the Blue Jays and the New York Yankees. I think it is over in 3. Sweep.
You think it's going to be a sweep? You think they get it then? Who's pitching for, do you know by chance who's going to be pitching for Toronto? Not tomorrow, but the next day? They'd be pitching, what is that, Tuesday, right? Yeah.
So in Tuesday's matchup, you will have Shane Bieber.
That's right. Oh, and Carlos Rodon. That's right. I forgot it is Bieber. Ooh.
Bieber 4-2 with a 3.37 ERA. Carlos Rodon, a lot of wins there, but he's packed up some losses too. 18 wins, 9 losses, 3.09 ERA. I think the pitching.
Yeah, he's got a good ERA.
Up. And with Rodon, he'll probably give you 5 or 6 solid innings, Eric.
Yeah,
but I just think the Blue Jays, even in a close game, will prevail in that one at the Bronx. And I think your buddy Turturo or whatever the hell his name is he's going to be popping veins by that time.
He is already popping veins. We'll take a look at it here in a second. But now with Carlos Rodon, God, that guy he's got a 3 ERA, so it's good. But BB, he's fresh. Remember, he just came off of Tommy John. He just started pitching shortly after the trade deadline. So he's still probably have a lot in his arm left to go to distance. Now, whether or not he's going to be effective or not, that's going to be a different story. Oh, yeah, he's
Insane thinks the Yankees win at least one. He thinks there'll be a victory. A victory on Tuesday, but then they'll go down.
Maybe. It's
one or the other.
It's not easy.
You can debate it all you want, but the Yankees are not going to win this series against a potent Toronto Blue Jay team, Eric.
And here's a question. Let me ask again. I'm not seeing very many Yankees fans out there.
Nope. Wonder why.
Is Aaron Boone safe, or does he get fired if the Yankees get bounced out of the DS?
And how many more chances? How many more chances, Eric?
Yeah.
Aaron Judge. Aaron Judge is not going to have many more chances to make runs, Eric, and just going by the wayside year after year after year. So you bring up a valid point. Missed opportunities. They're a team that makes the postseason. They just don't win the championship. Now, you know how I feel about guys like Mike Schilt. You can't blame the manager all the time. But Boone, my God, he's been like Thumbs or Wilmer Jr. here. He takes the ball of string and run with it. Well, sooner or later, that little ball of string is getting smaller and smaller, Eric. It's poof.
Yeah.
How many opportunities do you give Boone? And is he a lifer?
Yeah.
People are going to start asking the question we were about Farhan. Remember? Is this guy signed for life? Is this guy signed for life?
Yeah. That was pretty good. Yeah,
that
was pretty good.
You bring up that's a valid point, dude, because you can, I give the guy a run. I'm not blaming Mike Schilt for the Padres' problems. I think that team is also flawed in ways too. Schilt worked with what he's got, and you can tell, Eric, you can tell when you watch a game, a manager who's engaged and who knows what he's doing, and he's already playing tic-tac-toe in his mind and checkers with the other team, often chess. But I don't know about Boone. Boone makes moves. Let's not get into it. I just think Boone could be on the hot seat.
Here, I got something to show you, and this is something we're going to talk about tonight after the last game.
And may I add, Eric, you bring up a valid point. Regardless if the Yankee brass decide to move him, this will be headlined. If they lose this series, Eric, what's the headline? Not that they lost. It'll be Boone on the cover of the New York Post.
The
New York papers. He is going to be, it happens every freaking year in that city, Eric. And that's a city that where I come on this show and I say, Eric, there's only one team that can win. And the best team doesn't always win, Eric. That's just how you slice the cake, Eric.
Yeah, but they got to blame somebody.
Yankees fans expect to win every freaking year. It doesn't matter what they do good, they'll call for Boone's head.
And I'm going to tell you something. Speaking of managers, this came out earlier today, and we'll talk more about it tonight. John Heyman, keep hearing Nick Hundley is strongly in the mix for Giants manager job. No guarantees, but Rangers exec and former catcher with the Giants and others is very well respected. Was Buster Posey's backup in 2017 and 2018. So there you go. We'll talk about that more tonight when we get a little bit more into Giants talk. So we're talking managers. There you go. So what does that mean for the Giants? I don't know.
That wouldn't surprise me either, Eric. Now, what's your take on the angle? The Well, he's playing it safe. He was his back. See all the angles there. Well, he was Buster's backup, and he's highly regarded, but he's hiring. To me, it's a distant hiring from within. I'd like to see them go outside and just a fresh name and a fresh face. That's why I thought DeRosa is distant from the Giants, well distant. But again, you're kind of hiring from within there, in my opinion, because he's too tightly ingrained into Giants' recent history, if you will.
We'll see how that works out. It's going to be conversation, man. I tell you, it's going to be out there.
How do you feel about that? Hiring someone who's got a recent history like that?
I want someone who is going to freaking lead the Giants to wins, man. That's what I want. And Buster Posey's going to have to trust him. Plain and simple. If Buster Posey can't trust him, if it's not his quote unquote guy, if he can't have dialogue and good communication with his manager, well, then guess what? You ain't gonna get the job done. But the guy has to, right? Doesn't he have to command a room? Doesn't he have to lead his men, so to speak? And look, and I'm not, when I mean by lead, I'm not talking just by the nature of his position, right? His position, talking about the manager, automatically affords him some power, so to speak. But if you want to command players, you better know what the hell you're doing. Yeah. You better know what you're talking about. Absolutely. And you better have some damn good communication skills and understand, what Buster Posey wants and what it's going to take for your players to go out there and put them in the best position to win. So let's see what the hell happens, man. I'm excited because, damn, there's a lot of things I think are going to be happening out there for the San Francisco Giants in the offseason.
Just like you, Eric, you garner the fans. You have good communication skills. Let's hear from you. Mariners, Detroit, we're getting ready for that. Who wins the second and a pivotal game in that series?
I think the Tigers win it, man, with Skubal. And I can't go against Skubal, right? Either he has it or he hasn't. Throughout the season, he's had it. But I'm going to go with the Tigers just because of Skubal, man. That
I
guy's
can
going to go
understand
out
that.
There.
Meanwhile, I'm going to go with the Mariners are too good a team to go down 2-0 in this series, and they will withstand. They may be behind later on in the game. They will withstand Skubal to a point where they can come back and they can beat the bullpen, Eric. I can't see the Mariners, and that's why I picked them in my bet line today. I can't see the Mariners losing 2 in a row, regardless of who gets the start. Unless Skubal pitches a no-hitter through 9, Eric, through 9, they don't get the win.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, I see a lot of guys out there on Twitter. Hey, don't forget, come over here to YouTube. Make sure you subscribe, like, hit that notification bell if you do subscribe so you know every time we go live. We're predominantly Giants sports talk. But with the playoffs, we're talking about all the teams, the best that we can for what we know about them. But we just like to come on here and talk baseball. So come on over here to YouTube. Subscribe. You guys won't be disappointed. We're on here damn near every day. And
recently, we're talking about the Detroit-Seattle series. Everybody's talking. You've been talking there about Skubal, Eric. Don't forget, Luis Castillo. He's no slouch at 3.44 ERA and an 11-8 record. I just think the Mariners find a way to win it, and they're at Safeco Field. There's just so many angles that, down 1-0 to Detroit, but you're playing at home. I just think the Mariners get it. I mean, hey, it could be 18-0 Tigers. Who knows? But I just have to. That's my gut. My gut. Ooh, my gut's
going with your gut, you say. Okay.
That's what I'm going with.
Jay Farrell said, for all the bedwetting over payrolls, he says, it seems that there's a lot more than winning baseball than just high payrolls. I love the way the Jays are playing. Well, Jay Farrell, hey, Blue Jays did spend money. They dropped a lot of money on Vlad Guerrero. They dropped a lot of money on Santander. Who else did they spend money on? Wasn't there someone else? Didn't they get a starting pitcher too? They did spend. Look, are they spending like the Dodgers, Yankees, and all these other? No, they're not. But they're still spending money. That's just part of the game. You do have to go out there and spend some money. Because what's going to happen in the offseason? Is Bichette going to be signed to the Blue Jays, or is he going to walk? Again, if they want to sign him, they're going to have to pay. Even though he came up with the organization, he's now a free agent. He's going to have to go out there, and if they want to retain the services of one Bo Bichette, going to have to pay.
Insane Sports Takes is like a little butterfly. He just flutters around, Eric, and he's got Did I say to you in the since this show came on the air, Did I say to you today the Mariners were going to win the series? Did I say that?
No.
He said, "Oh, Glenn changed his tune now." I didn't say. What are you talking about? Stop making shit up in the chat. I hate that. I just hate that, Eric.
It's all good.
It's
all good.
I mean,
whatever. It's whatever. It's baseball talk, man.
To take a shot is one thing, but when you don't make shit up.
It's all good, man. It's baseball talk. I get that shit all the time, man. I get that shit all the time. We're all good.
Usually I come across as, I'm cranky. Eric, me and you in the green room, I laugh. I laugh at these guys in the chat after it's like, Jesus. I mean,
there you go, Mark. It's baseball.
Well educated in baseball.
Hey, that's what baseball talk is all about.
Mark. Mark. Warming up that credit card for me. I love you.
Armand, 3 teams in the playoffs were not in the top 20. The Brewers, the Reds, and the Guardians. Well, 2 have already out of the playoffs. That's a great point, Armand. Guardians didn't get deep. Reds got they got swept. And Brewers, look, credit to the Brewers. They're playing the best record in all of baseball. So, yeah, we can hang our hat on that one where you could put a team together without spending a lot of money. But it won't last forever.
Don't you feel, Eric, as an outsider, Armand would I picture him in a little shirt and tie. He'd be a great financial analyst. I picture him in a room with like his 5 computer screens. And Eric, he signed for this much back in that year, and then they traded. He knows everything, this guy. Armand would be a great financial. I just picture him in a room. He's like that. Don't take this the wrong way. A geek with like a computer guy, computer nerd. He's got 5 or 6 computers. Just you see them when they're CNN or Fox. They're talking to the financial guys. They got the big. It looks. Yeah. They got computer screens everywhere, and the tickers are going. And Armand comes through, and he's even putting together some spreadsheets for you on who they should
why
sign.
not, man? I'll take it. Yeah, why not? Come on, hey, Armand. Once everything is over, you could come on and you could give us the lowdown. I want to hear what you have to say, man. That would be awesome. Aaron Loss, the 2026 Giants Sports Talk Live slogan is, "Don't make shit up." I love it. That's good stuff, man.
Hey, Mark's been to 2 Nationals. Right on. So you know my love affair with the National. I go every year. Every year.
Insane sports. That's pretty good.
Anyway, Eric, I'm getting ready for baseball. How about you?
Yeah, let's go do it. About 12 minutes? Well, actually, because it's 5:03. 15 minutes.
Next show coming up post game, and the sun will have set. Looks pretty. I got this beautiful time of the day. I got to rock the shades, Eric. I can hardly see here. Looks pretty bright where you are too at this time of the day.
It's beautiful day here in the Central Valley of California. Absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, you don't get the sunset apparently where I do. The sun sets right here.
There you go. So you get it right in the face, man.
I get it right in the face. So in another 10 minutes, it'll be good. And that means post game today, you'll get to see my handsome mug.
There you go.
What do you think?
There you go.
I hate when I have to wear the shades here. I'm gonna have to find another spot to set up, but I'm so limited with my daughter here. Hey,
actually, it works out good because you're not. It sucks for you, but you're not backlit. You got the light coming where it's supposed to come from, but hey, it sucks for the eyes. But hey, tonight when we talk Tigers and the Mariners, we'll also get more into, again, managerial. This is going to be something we're going to be talking about until the Giants hire somebody. I know it's kind of rehashed, but it's fun as Giants fans to kind of talk about what direction the San Francisco Giants are going to go in with their manager. So we'll be back on here more to talk about it.
Touche. Handsome mug. Touche. I'm out of here, Eric. Take us home, baby.
Hey, that was good. Hey, this chat. They don't miss anything. They don't miss anything. All right, guys, we'll see you tonight.
Give you credit.
Woo!
You've been watching Giant Sports Talk Live with Eric and Glenn, a Northern Lights Entertainment Broadcasting production.